Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I am using Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot card deck from our reading today, and I'm setting the intention for a general reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. So I'm setting the intention and asking the angels to please bring through any guidance for these intense energies as we're moving to the lunar eclipse, the full moon on Friday. So the energies are quite intense. So I'm asking the angels to please bring through some guidance for us. So there we have 1, 2, and 3. So we have Archangel Aniel and the moon. So yes, we're moving up to this lunar eclipse, the full moon on Friday. So we're feeling the effects. Archangel Aniel is stepping forward and asking that we surrender anything that may come up, any emotions, and to really look at any old patterns that we have, any old emotions, and to really look at the payoff we have for going into those moods. The payoff may be that it gives us a chance to go into self-sabotage, gives us a chance to push people away, gives us a chance to blame everybody around us for things not going right in our lives, and for people who don't behave the way we expect them to send some kind of negative energy towards them, whether it be words or actions or just pushing away, resistance. Archangel Aniel is bringing the moon card to show us the shadows, that is what the moon brings. It brings up these shadows for us to look at, because they are illusion, they are not real, and those negative emotions that we have, those anxieties, are a chance for us to self-sabotage. We have some kind of payoff. She's stepping forward and asking us to really be aware during this time, because the planets are all lining up and we are being asked to look within, as we always are, but on a deeper level now. The planets are coming into alignment to help us go within, to look at these emotions, these moods, this up and down that may happen in our lives, because we are not being responsible for the energy that we are emitting when we are sending out blame, when we are going off in a mood. We are we're not being responsible. We're not being responsible for ourselves and the energy that we are putting out into the world, into those people around us. If we are making someone feel uncomfortable, or somebody is making us feel uncomfortable, that is for us to look at. That is for us to go within, because we're all here creating a new world. We're all here creating a different world. Our worlds are so different. We all have different perceptions. And if somebody's views are different to ours, that is going to cause conflict and division and upset, and not a good feeling at all. And that is not going to create and help birth a new reality, a high dimensional reality in our lives. So Archangel Aniel is stepping forward and she's saying, really look, be an observer on emotions and moods and anything, and the payoff that we get for going in those moods. We can manipulate when we're in those moods. If we're not happy and people know we're not happy, then there is a form of manipulation going on. And it is to really look at that. And it's not coming from any fault of our own. That is how we have learned to really let people know we're not happy, when really it's nobody's fault out there. It's no one's fault if we're not happy. It's how we are thinking, the moods that we're going in, the self-sabotaging that we're going in. So Archangel Aniel is coming through with so much love while we move through this energy and we transition into the truth of who we are. Archangel Aniel is the Archangel of Grace and is asking us to really do rituals of writing and burning, seeing it transmute as we burn whatever emotions that we're feeling. Even when we're feeling that it's normal to be upset. It's normal to really take offense. That is not in alignment with the divine, and that is a resistance to change, to acceptance. And as we come in alignment to change and accept everybody's point of view, because that's their point of view and that's coming from their way of seeing things, and that's okay. We don't have to push away and move away from people because they're seeing things differently. We work on ourselves because ultimately the energy, the vibration is playing out within us to bring that experience in our lives. And as we work on the vibration of just surrender it to the light, how we're feeling, surrender it to the light, and that just creates space for the divine to come in, space for that creative energy to come in. So Archangel Aniel is saying, any shadows that come up, go within, listen to the conversations that we're having. Are they speaking from an old emotion? Are they speaking from anything that is not in alignment with the divine? Because we're moving through these timelines and we're moving up in dimensions, well, deeper within to the higher vibration. And they are just learnt behaviours that only bring in the same old that will keep us plugged into this third dimensional matrix. The planets are aligning, asking us to go within and be responsible for the energy that we are emitting, because everything that we emit, every feeling, every thought, every word, there's consequences. There really are. And we're now growing up and realizing that if we speak from a place of conflict, we lower our vibration. We don't feel good. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for ourselves, and it's not healthy for everyone in our reality. So Archangel Aniel is asking us to look at our shadows, do some shadow work. And I know we've been doing it for a long time now, but the old patterns that really do have some kind of payoff, that allow us to behave not in a good way, that we're entitled to be upset because of how other people are treating us. That is their karma. We make it our karma when we get upset with it. So come in. Archangel Aniel is guiding us. She guides us with integrity, with truth, with love, and she is making it easy for us to see these shadows and to really know that, yeah, I am doing that for some kind of payoff. I am getting some satisfactory of going in a mood when somebody upsets me. And that is keeping us plugged in to this third dimension that is just taking all our power. We're unplugging from all this now. We're allowing everyone to just be who they are and not taking on the burden of trying to show people our way of being or our point of view, because unless they're ready to listen and they're interested, but if we are forcing it on people, we are coming completely out of alignment. So she's just coming through, letting us know that we have the strength to do this, to really listen to our conversations and to offload onto a friend or a therapist or whatever if you're feeling that you've got things that you can't understand, or that you can't surrender, then go and offload onto someone who can listen, and just without any judgment listen, and then it's gone, it's out, it's gone, it's transmuted, especially with a therapist, because they can transmute it. That's what they're there for. So Archangel Haniel. And if you can't go to a therapist and you don't feel comfortable speaking to anyone, call in Archangel Haniel and speak to her as though you're speaking to a therapist, even if it is in your mind, asking for guidance there. And then we have the three of there. So this is the three of there is the card in the tarot deck that has got the three swords going through the heart. So old emotion coming up, and sometimes we feel or we think that we've dealt with it, but if somebody triggers us, we then start acting in the same way, that we'll push that person away. Because they've upset us, we'll push them away. That is not forgiving. That is not healing from the past. When we can sit and realise that this is a trigger, this is a test, am I going to get upset and allow those toxic chemicals to surge through my body because of how somebody else is behaving or what they've said? Or am I going to actually look at how it's making me feel and take ownership of it? Because as long as we carry these emotions, these memories, and we're triggered, we're going to carry them on and on with every relationship, with every situation that doesn't go our way. This is a time of real healing, going within any sadness that comes up, because there is a lot of cleansing with our heart chakra, our heart center. This energy, this divine energy is coming in and it's working through our heart. So it's opening our heart. So it's dislodging. It's a high vibration that will dislodge lower, painful emotions and memories, and that's what's happening. And it's not to go in those memories and then start creating it all around us. It's to, okay, I see what's happening and I'm coming in and I'm listening to my guidance, I'm listening, and I am actually pouring love into myself because I'm feeling so much pain, or I'm feeling so much sadness. Just pour love into ourselves. Love is the highest, most powerful healer. So whatever is coming up, be gentle. This time is one of we'll come out of it a lot stronger. This is really looking at ourselves of where we are not taking responsibility for the way we are acting. We're projecting it on everybody around us, and it's triggering all memory within us. And when we start resisting people, resisting situations, resisting places, it just keeps on persisting. We keep the divine, the universe will keep bringing it to us until we say, okay, I accept everyone on this planet is different. We're all so unique, but we're all divine. And regardless of what anybody is doing, give people space. Give them that space to carry on whatever they have to carry on with until they get that wisdom of, the more I do this, it's just going to keep happening in my life. I'm going to stop. Take the responsibility, take the pressure off getting annoyed with everybody or with any situation, because it's coming from past. It's nothing here and now. Everything is coming from within us. And then we have the star archangel Jophiel, reminding us to see the beauty of life. She is there with that higher consciousness, and as it flows through her, she is moving the water from one vessel to the other, the higher consciousness through the subconsciousness and into our reality, cleansing, bringing that higher consciousness into our lives. Archangel Jophiel is working with Archangel Aniel to help us to see the beauty in ourselves, to see that love is the reason why we are here. And when we come into that alignment with that divine love, then it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing, because ultimately we know that there is a divine plan to everything. And my mind, my head will never understand what's going on all around. It will never. So what's the point in trying to understand it when I haven't got the capacity to? All I know is myself. All you know is yourself. Or do we? Is this about getting to know ourselves, to really listen to ourselves and be accountable for ourselves? And as we're doing this, we are internalizing it and shifting it and opening up space for this higher consciousness, for this beauty to come into our lives. And it comes through in beautiful creations and flows into our reality from us. Archangel Jophiel is helping us to see the beauty in who we are and everything, and see the beauty in every single challenge that we have faced, and come through it with our hearts, following our hearts, seeing the beauty of life. There are those 7 stars there in the sky above, and she has one star shining right above a crown that she's connecting with. And this is bringing our chakras into alignment to the divine. And as we bring our chakras into alignment with the full understanding of what we give out comes back. Even if we don't want to see it, it will come back. It's about consequences. It's about ownership. It's about really looking at how we behave and how we're speaking. And that is, as we start to see it, we can choose differently. And we come into alignment, and our chakras start to transcend into the higher dimensions, connecting to the higher frequencies. That only messages, heavenly messages, will come through with love and clear guidance. Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Aniel helping us with this energy. To females, the angels are neither male or female, but they will come to you whichever you require at that time, whichever energy you will require at this time. So you may see Jophiel as male, and that's okay. That's okay. That's how Jophiel will come to you, with the masculine. So take the energy in that feels right from you, for you, from these beautiful archangels that are here to help us to be who we are meant to be, and live in joy and live in happiness and love. We're not here to suffer. This is the lower mental energy. The three are there. That really affects our heart. It damages our heart. The way we think of ourselves, the way we think of others, the pain it carries, and we keep internalising and thinking about it. It hurts our heart. And that's all it does. It doesn't solve anything. It doesn't make anything different. And as we come through that with love for ourselves, these two major cards here, this is a minor day-to-day thing that we can live every day until we decide that we are not hurting ourselves anymore. Well, not hurting ourselves and anybody around us. In our reality, we're not pushing anybody away anymore, because that's coming from an abandonment within us. These two beautiful archangels helping us. Call on them tonight for some healing. Bring them close, feel them, allow them to merge within your body. You'll feel the difference between Jophiel and Aniel. Two different energies, two unique energies that are here to help in different ways. But the two together helping us through this. As we let go of that shadow, it's transmuted with the beauty of life, which is Archangel Jophiel helping us to transmute. We have 28, 35, 38, 11, the gateway. 11, the gateway. That's what we have just gone through. The 1111. We're shifting through. We're moving through it still. It's a master number. We are being asked to be masters of ourselves. So I'm sending so much love and angel blessings. And the 11 is the gateway, the doorway to the higher dimensions. And as we step through that gateways into that higher dimension, we let go of the heaviness that we've been carrying for lifetimes, like old garments. Just see them dropping off, and underneath all those garments is your your garment of light, your robe of light that's been covered and covered until now, and so heavy, really heavy. It's been covered with layers and layers and layers of resistance. And as we let go and accept, we then stand in our garments of light, step through that doorway. So I'm sending so much love, and have a beautiful, beautiful day. And thank you so much. Thank you for listening. God bless. Thank you.